Welcome to today's episode where we talk about is it an anime or not?
Bonus
Uh,
episode.
oh yeah, bonus episode. Well done, Captain Charisma.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, there is only two of us today, as George cannot make it. So we thought we'd do a bonus episode with just us two.
He's busy watching. I don't know, what does he watch?
Hentai?
Yeah, sure. We'll go with
Incest
that.
hentai? He's not here to defend himself.
Dirty,
He could edit
dirty hentai.
He could
The
edit
filthiest.
incest hentai with tentacles.
So standard hentai.
Oh yeah.
So we got quite a few newish people to anime listening, so this might be a good episode to explain what we class as anime or not, and I guess we'll do some examples.
Yeah. First of all, we use the word anime to describe anything that's pretty much from a manga and from Japan, or is animated in Japan.
So if it's got a source material of a manga from Japan and it is made into a cartoon, Japanese cartoon, I guess that's what we class as an anime.
Though Studio Ghibli uses influences from around the world, The Little Mermaid, Ponyo, but it is still animated in Japan, so it's still an anime.
This is where I get questions. If there's an American person working in Japan and they make something, is it still an anime?
I don't know. That's strange. But it depends what they're making the animation of. Is it a Japanese source?
Yeah.
And is it a Japanese studio? He just works for them. Then it's an anime.
Yep. So if it's
Just
in the land
one
of
person.
Japan, originally sourced by Japanese people, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been an all-American group of people in Japan that have made anything, so we don't know if that's an
no.
anime yet.
But then things that are like anime, which I get confused about, are American cartoons.
So shall we go through a few?
Yeah. Avatar being the biggest one, The Last Airbender.
Yep. Avatar, The Legend of Aang and Korra.
Well, it's Avatar The Last Airbender, and then Avatar Legend of Korra. Then you've got things like Castlevania.
So shall we start with explaining why Avatar is not an anime?
We can certainly try. We're probably going to get angry emails no matter what we do. Let's try not to upset as many people. Well, let's just upset everyone.
Avatar, made in America, I guess they've just made...
It's an American cartoon TV series produced in the United States. It's a blend of Western and Japanese styles. It does not originate from Japan
Yep.
or exclusively use Japanese style of animation. So it's also, there is a Japanese style.
And when you Google it, it says Avatar The Last Airbender is an excellent sequel of anime, which is not true.
It's an excellent introduction to anime.
By not having an anime.
Yeah, by not being a technical anime, it is still a great cartoon. Epic story, epic animation.
I guess they have some anime themes. And also, I don't think it has a Japanese version.
No, I don't think so. It might have a dubbed version.
I looked it up and then all the actors are English-speaking people.
Okay, so someone's opinion is Avatar better than anime? It's got a 9.5, according to this person, out of 10, and they would put it above Bleach. Sam?
Where's that?
I just searched why is Avatar not an anime, and then one of the people also asks, is Avatar better than anime? And this person's opinion is, I would definitely put it above Bleach and One Piece.
Show me to him. I'll fight him. I'm quite surprised it's got a 97% on Rotten Tomato, a 9 out of 10 and a 9.2 for IMDb, which is pretty strange for a cartoon.
Maybe it's just because it's Western, it's all, a conspiracy.
Yeah.
Definitely got to be that. Unfortunately, Avatar is not an anime, along with Korra and Castlevania.
Because Korra is the sequel.
Sequel, yeah.
What is Castlevania?
It's based on a computer game, Castlevania, and it is
It's
very
a
heavily into one.
Netflix original.
Yeah. But then so is Seven Deadly Sins, a Netflix original, and that's an anime.
I think Netflix owns an anime studio now.
Aniplex?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know, but it comes up whenever you wait right till the end.
Oh.
Along with Aniplex also do Demon Slayer, maybe. We should probably check this out before confirming.
So the source material for Castlevania is a game, not an anime, not a manga. So that's why I'd say it wasn't. And it's apart from it being, oh no, it's developed by Konami, which is a Japanese company. So its origin is Japanese. If it was animated in a Japanese studio, it would be an anime, but it was animated in an anime style American studio, so that's why it's not, but it basically is. Did that make sense?
I believe so. Made sense to me.
Does
Great
it have
series as well.
Does it have a Japanese version?
I haven't seen one.
Would you say anime had to be hand drawn as well, not CGI?
No, I would say animes can be CGI, because there's a few that have CGI scenes in them already.
I mean, completely everything CGI, is that an anime?
A good question. I don't know. Was it developed in Japan, based on source material from Japan?
I guess it is then.
yes.
Or is that just a cartoon?
Well, no, CGI isn't a cartoon, is it? It's CGI.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
No, neither do I. We just confused ourselves. Is Google an anime?
What?
Is Google an anime?
Is Google?
Yeah. I'm just confused. Is my life an anime? What else is there? We have
Ruby?
things that I didn't enjoy that.
Well, whether it's good or not, is it an anime?
No, it's not, because it's developed by an American studio, isn't it? Or its source material is an American comic, or is I can't remember.
It's the people that made Red vs. Blue.
You talk to me as if I know what that is.
That's the Halo thing where the Halo characters talk to each other. It's made by them. They're American, but it's on Crunchyroll, which streams only anime, and it has a cast of Japanese people for the Japanese version.
Maybe just because it got a dub over in Japan, people think it is. But was it developed in Japan?
No, it was developed in America.
Then it's not, is it?
No.
It's,
So even though
it's a cartoon.
it's got a Japanese version, its characters are based on fairy tale, apparently, which I cannot understand how they've got that. It's not an anime. And it's a lot of CGI. Any more?
Kipo and the Wildebeest is an American cartoon.
And the Wonder Beast?
That's the one. I don't pretend to know everything.
I've
I know
never
none.
seen or heard of that.
It's a good little story on Netflix.
More Netflix.
Yes. So let's just type in what makes an anime an anime. In Japan and Japanese, anime is a term derived from the English word animation. Describes all animated works, regardless of style or origin. However, outside of Japan and in English, anime is colloquial for Japanese animation and refers specifically to an animation produced in Japan. Animation produced outside of Japan with similar style to Japanese animation is referred to as anime-influenced animation, AIA.
Because the anime was originally made to promote the manga so more people would buy the books, wasn't it?
It was a marketing gimmick, which became more popular than manga.
And then they used the anime to promote merchandise. Or I guess for Pokemon they used anime to promote the cards.
And the games.
And the games. Or they used... What came up? They used the cards to promote the games, and they used the anime to promote the cards.
And the games. Yeah, so it's just like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah.
Pokemon pyramid scheme.
And then you're sucked in. You've bought all three things.
You're sucked in for life, aren't you, Sam?
Yeah, exactly. 20 years later, still waiting for the next game.
It's going to be good, I hope.
Have you seen Voltron?
Voltron, yes. Isn't the original Voltron an anime? And then the new one...
The one I was looking at was Voltron Legendary Defender.
Oh, that's the new one on Netflix. It was an adaptation of several Japanese animation from Toei. It's like G.I. Joe cartoon, isn't it? And when America tried to do animation, you got G.I. Joe, He-Man.
Yeah, I reckon they're all anime inspired, but
Yeah.
when does it stop, I guess? Even Powerpuff Girls apparently was anime inspired.
When does it stop? It stops when people are trying to stop copying anime. That's when it stops. But
Like Tom and Jerry, is that anime inspired? Probably not.
no, that's Disney inspired. Walt Disney inspired, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess it's anime
It's
or
Warner
Disney and
Brothers,
that's it.
Yeah, it's Warner Brothers Or no, Hannah and Barbara? Is it the people that did Scooby Doo?
I don't know.
But they're all cartoons, American cartoons.
I was trying to think of some animes that you might not think were animes, but they are, but I don't think it really goes that way. We've already spoken about Pokemon. Pokemon has a different sort of... It looks a bit different to most other anime, I guess.
True, actually, yeah, it did. First of all, it did look like an American cartoon. It
Till
looked
you
like a
get
cartoon.
to... I mean, yeah, it still does now, but it looks more American now than it did to start with.
Yeah, it's very westernized. I can understand Japan having an influence with the Westerners just to try and get them to buy their merchandise.
But
Who
it's
did
definitely
the-
an anime made in Japan, source material in Japan.
Who did the Mario Brothers anime? Was that Japan?
Oh, God knows.
Where's our Nintendo guy? He's never here when we need him.
Are they not Italian?
Yeah, but George loves Nintendo, doesn't he? So he knows most things about it.
Super Mario anime series, here we go. It's got both actors. It doesn't say anywhere if it's an anime or not. Oh, made by TV Tokyo. Yeah, it's an anime. Because Mario is Japanese, isn't it, originally? Because it's Nintendo.
Oh, I was just looking up Sonic. I thought Sonic would have been an American cartoon.
Yeah, we know Sega's Japanese, don't we?
Yeah.
Because of all those arcades.
Ah, yeah, we know that. Sega arcades, good times.
And what I was gonna say after
Sorry.
is, would you class live action movies as anime adaptations or just live action movies?
Are you talking about Full Metal Alchemist and Death Note, Attack on Titans, the Japanese live actions, or the
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Westernized?
Do you,
I-
so if the American makes one, is it just a live action film? And if
It's a live action film based on a manga slash anime.
so, there's a Japanese version of Death Note and and an American version.
Isn't it 3 Death Notes, I think?
I think there's part 1 and 2 for the Japanese one.
And then there's one Full Metal Alchemist film, which didn't go down that well.
So would you class them the Japanese one as adaptations and the American one as a live action film inspired by this anime?
Well, they're both adaptations, obviously. Don't know why I had to say it like that. It's just like, obviously, Sam, they're both adaptations.
But if it because it was made by
Um,
Americans, does that
yeah,
automatically make it not part like detached from anime?
I think it's to also to probably get more people into, well, to make money off of it. It might be Westerners trying to make money off of
Yeah.
Japanese-inspired things. So again, well, this is popular in these groups of people. Let's westernize it and see if we can make more money from it and do a franchise.
That's what a sub and dubbed is really. It's just trying to get a wider audience.
Yeah, which I'm okay with that, because sometimes you don't want to have to read and pay attention.
Sometimes even the subbed and dubbed could be an adaptation because they don't. If you know Japanese and you were to watch it and watch the subtitles and you knew English, you'd know that they were slightly different to what they were actually saying. Do you get what I mean?
No.
If you listen to the anime in Japanese without any subtitles, you'd hear one thing, and the subtitles would say something different. But it's to get the point across. Yeah.
But that's just translation, isn't it?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
they're not direct translations. They are translations to convey what they're trying to say.
There has been a few bad translations. What is your favourite animation or cartoon that's inspired by anime?
God, don't know. I don't think Avatar isn't really a favourite at all. I used to love Shaolin Showdown. Hang on, I gotta check if Zoids is an anime or not. Because I used to love Zoids. Oh yeah, it is. Zoids is an anime, but it's a lot of CGI. So I'd probably say Shaolin Showdown. I guess that's sort of like an anime, but not.
Jackie Chan Adventures is a Hong Kong American animated comedy television.
I guess you could say anything was inspired really if it's got
Yeah.
that sort of feel to it.
True. Disney and the Star Wars shows.
What, like Clone Wars?
Yeah, Clone Wars, Rebels, and the new one.
The Bad Batch.
They're CGI, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, what's your beef with CGI?
I don't have any beef with CGI. I think that's just if it's all CGI, it automatically makes it not an anime.
But if it's all produced and based off of source material in Japan, then it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but no one
It's
would watch it
animated.
because it wouldn't look anything like the source material because the source material is always drawing.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. So we should title this episode just Two Guys Waffling.
Two guys, one waffle.
Two guys, one waffle. Not blue though.
Nah,
Don't eat that shit.
brown.
Yeah, golden brown. I was just thinking, are you trying to make a poo waffle?
If there's a Japanese anime studio, but they have an office in America, does that make it not an anime?
For example,
Netflix?
are you trying to say that Netflix shows aren't anime?
Well, Eden definitely shouldn't be an anime. What other ones is there? There's that space one that's all CGI. I can't watch that. That's apparently an anime.
Oh, what about Final Space? They have a cartoon on Netflix. That is American produced.
Is that the one I was talking about?
No, that's not that one. The one that's full anime, is that the insect one?
Don't know.
Or Pacific Rim? That's CGI.
Glitter Force. I hope that's not an anime, but it probably is.
Glitter Force, is that the oh no, yeah, no, I know that one. I thought you were on about the Brazilian drag queen
Oh
cartoon.
no, not that one.
I tried rewatching that again. That was actually quite funny. Bad funny, but it is enjoyably bad. It's like Powerpuff Girls and RuPaul.
Yeah, we watched episode 1 together.
Yeah.
So Glitter Force is, even though it does look like an anime, but it could also not be. It looks like Powerpuff Girls, you're right. But Powerpuff Girls is anime inspired, so who knows anymore. Beasters, have you seen that?
No. Is that the one where beasts are trying to hide trying not to kill other animals in a city where all these animals live together?
Yeah.
Like Zootopia.
Yeah. It is definitely Japanese, so it's definitely an anime, even though it looks slightly less Japanese because it is animals, but I guess anime animals look different.
Over there. Sorry guys, you are.
Netflix makes some dodgy animes.
Really? As dodgy as Japan makes animes?
How about the new Mewtwo Strikes Back?
CGI?
Anime or not?
I'm going to go with yes, because it's based on Japanese source material.
But it looks like it's claymation. It's like claymation CGI.
It does, and they were like, yeah, we're going to make it better.
It's not better.
It's just the same, but just different animation.
But I think we're going to watch that movie, not that movie, the original, and do a episode.
And do a how stupid is it that Pokemon Crime bring a boy back to life? Ugh.
Yep. So there's a Detective Pikachu, anime or not?
Detective Pikachu is a Western film, source material Japan. So actually, source material is a game, isn't it? And they're doing a sequel to that, which I'm excited for.
What, Detective Pikachu?
Yeah, Detective Pikachu.
Oh, yeah. So it's an anime origins CGI anime parts, but with live action for the rest.
It's cool.
So would you say the CGI parts of the movie were anime?
I would say the influence is anime. Not much else.
Oh, how about this one? Dragon Quest, Your Story.
Is that the Netflix film?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go anime.
It looks like How to Train Your Dragon to me, so I'm gonna say no, but I bet it is. Your Story is a 2019 Japanese 3D CG anime film based on the Dragon Quest series.
Boom!
It was released in Japan, so that's why it was a anime, I guess.
So it would have to be released in Japan before it's released in anywhere else in the world, or at the same time.
Japanese directors as well. So even though it doesn't really look like an anime, it looks like How to Train Your Dragon or Peach Dragon or whatever it's called. Yeah. I don't like that that's an anime because it just doesn't look like it.
Oh, we haven't mentioned Samurai Jack.
I'd say no. I'd say that was American. An American animated TV series for Cartoon Network.
No, but it's heavily influenced by animation because it's samurais.
So you're saying because samurais are Japanese, the source material is Japanese, so it's an anime?
No, I'm saying because it's influenced by samurais, that it has the animation feel to it. but it is a cartoon. Well, an American animation.
It doesn't look like one, it's just got Japanese themes in it.
But it's very good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What, the original one?
Yeah.
American. It's a comic strip, isn't it? Comic's not a manga though, is it? If the comic was a manga, then maybe, yeah, but because it's a comic, the book goes the right way, therefore
Yeah.
it's not an anime.
Then it's wrong. If the book goes the right way, then it's wrong.
Yeah,
Is what you're saying. If the book goes the wrong way, then it's right.
yeah, which is the opposite way you read it.
Thundercats. That's the way. That's the other one I was thinking of, along with GI Joe, and the original Voltron. American cartoons.
Thundercats actually
Wait,
looks.
what?
The 2011 one actually looks pretty anime.
Okay, so the original, while the show was animated in Japan, it was produced and voiced in America. Thus, it was edited for violent content or foul language. All in all, it's an American. It was for Americans to enjoy. See, it was animated in Japan, so is it an anime? But it was produced and voiced in America.
I'd say no, because it's an American media franchise.
Yeah.
The Americans were like, this is how we want it. They gave it to Japanese to do their labour, and they took it back. But it does look like anime. The 2011 one looks more anime than,
The original.
yeah, and some other ones that we've mentioned already that are anime.
Someone's asked the question, are there any Japanese cartoons that aren't anime?
What's the answer?
Well, no, it's produced in Japan. It's anime. Apparently.
So I guess it's just down to your own opinion. But
Yeah.
if it's made in Japan, then it is classed as an anime, even if you don't want it to be.
Then that makes Thundercats an anime. Even though it was produced and voiced by Americans.
No, it's released in America though.
Yeah. But it was made in Japan. So does that make it an anime?
Nah, because it wasn't really. It was. If you give the
It was
labour
made
to
for Americans. It was made for America. It's like Americans. I think the company for some things are made in Mexico. They're like, is that Mexican? No, it's an American car company. They just use Mexico for labour.
Yeah, like in look in your Primark T-shirt, it says "Made in Taiwan." Does that make it a Taiwanese T-shirt?
Or yeah, any ruler. Well, apart from Germany. Like, Germany makes great rulers. Sorry, China. But yeah, it's just like, no, it's an English company that sells these rulers and owns the company, but it's made in Germany. Yep, so thank you all. Hopefully we didn't bore you. Hopefully this cleared some things up for some people.
It didn't for me. I'm just more confused now.
There's just so much out there. I just don't think there's a definitive answer.
I think you decide, and then that's it. That's what it is.
And what's better, American cartoons or Japanese animation?
I'd say definitely Japanese animation. Because if you think, what's your favourite cartoon, it would be an anime.
My favourite cartoon, actually, would be an anime.
And then
But
you
then,
think,
actually, no, because we know the difference between anime and cartoon. What's
So?
your favourite cartoon?
I can't even think of one.
You would have said Zoids. Oh no, that Zoids is anime, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I was thinking of a non-anime cartoon to say, because that's what you asked, and it was...
Shaolin. What about the Shaolin one?
Yeah, that's it. But I watched that when I was 7, and I've
Yeah,
never
but
seen
then-
it again.
My favourite cartoon would be Avatar. And if you ask me what my favourite anime would be, that would be different. It wouldn't be a cartoon.
I mean, but if you don't split them up, just say what was your favourite thing to watch that's not live action.
It would be an anime.
Exactly. There you go.
Shucks, you've got me there. If you want to have a go at us,
Yeah.
email us. If you want to tell us that we're wrong, email us.
If you got anything to get out, just type it there.
If you want to rant about how shit Bleach is, email us. If you want to tell us that Bleach is amazing, don't email us.
Where's the anime podcast at gmail.com for emails?
Thank you all, and we're going now. Bye.
Bye.